Leon getting set to face the Texas Stars tomorrow. But first off, just a week of practice for you guys. A little bit of a different and lighter week too, with the outdoor skate, a skills day, as well as a couple of days off. Just what does that do for you guys, just having a little bit of a lighter week heading into a pair of weekend games here?
Yeah, I think it's always good to have a week like that. We had a pretty tough road trip, and then we came back, had another 3 and 4. So we had a lot of hockey lately, and yeah, like you said, it was nice to have a week where it's a little bit lighter and we could work on some specific stuff. And I think we're ready to go for tomorrow now, and we're all rested.
Just circling in on that one day at Camp Manitou for you guys. I'm not sure if that's ever something you've taken part of back home or with the guys here in Winnipeg. But what was that like to skate outside with the team? It was a bit of a colder day, but just what was that like for you and the guys?
Yeah, it was definitely cold, like you said, but no, it was fun for sure. It was really nice out there. I was impressed how good the rink was actually. We had a full-on practice there, and you could barely tell it was outside. But yeah, like I said, I've never experienced something like that. I never had a practice outside, so it was fun for sure.
One thing that's been a big positive for this team in the first few months of the season has been the penalty kill. What do you attribute the success to on the penalty kill? Is it like, I guess, just spending more time with the guys, getting a little bit more chemistry with the entire team? But just what's made the penalty kill so successful in the first few months of the season here?
I think mostly that everyone's dialed in. Everyone wants to block shots. Everyone wants to play on the PK, and everyone wants to go as hard as he can in situations like this and be there for the team, step up for your teammates. And I think that's what's been making us successful so far. But also, yeah, chemistry builds up while we have more games and we do more video and we go more over some stuff. So I think in general, that's probably what makes us the most successful so far.
Dylan Sandberg also gets added back into the lineup after he recovered from his injury. From playing with him last season, what have you seen so far in Dylan's game, and what does he add? In talking to a few of the other defensemen, I know he's a big presence on the blue line. He also adds a lot in the room. But what have you seen from Dylan in his first few games?
Yeah, Sammy is a great player. I've known him for a while now. I haven't played with him, but last year I played with him, obviously the first year, and you can see on the defensive side of the game, he's really strong. He makes some really, really nice passes for breakouts and everything. And yeah, it's always nice to have him in a lineup. It gives us a lot of stability. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
What kind of challenges does it bring, I guess, facing Texas tomorrow? They're a team that you really haven't seen since, I guess you could all go back to March of 2020, if not further back, just with COVID and everything in the Canadian division last year. So what sort of challenges is that going to bring when you face them tomorrow for the first time in what feels like a very, very long time?
Yeah, it feels for sure like we're playing a completely different team, but I think we've seen that this year so far. It was the same with Iowa, Rockford, Chicago, like all these teams. We haven't played them in a while, and now we get to play them. We obviously watch a little bit of video, but it's yeah, it's always just like any other game. You come in, you play, and keep going from this season. We'll watch more video on them and then get to know these guys a little better. But I think coming in tomorrow, we should focus more on our game, play our game, and I think we'll be good.